Okay, I'm not going to keep you too long. I know you. I know it's only 12:30. Where it's about 12 o'clock where you are. I know you're got a thing to do. So let me ask you these four questions, and we'll thank you
Okay.
for taking the time of your day to say hello to me and my friends. Um, the first thing I want to ask you, Herbie, is when you get the first gig, what's the first thing you're going to do on this first gig?
Oh, the first gig, they mean the next gig,
Yeah,
like the first gig after this.
yeah,
The first thing I'm going to do,
yeah.
well, the first thing I'm going to do is chant because
Okay,
I'm a Buddhist,
okay. That's a
right?
start. Yeah,
Chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
But when you get to the bandstand, what's the first thing you're going to do?
I'm going to say hello to everybody
There you go.
and I'm going to ask how everybody's doing. And then I'm going to say thank you,
Yep.
because we're back,
Yeah.
you know. And I think it's going to be back in a new place because the idea of going back to where we were, I don't think that's going to happen.
Back to where in the physical aspect, like the same clubs, or back to where we were in the same presentation? How do you mean back to where we were?
I mean, if this pandemic had not happened, how things would have just gone on, as though we're erasing that. No, because the reason I'm saying this is because I think the creativity that is required of most human beings, even this Zoom, we never did that before the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody knows what Zoom is all over the planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's so many things we've had to learn, had to teach ourselves, had to learn from others, had to learn from young people mostly because they got it all down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think this is going to change what this immediate future is going to be in a way. So it's difficult to know exactly what my response is going to be, but things are not going to be exactly the same. I
Mm,
would be shocked if it were,
mm, mm,
because this year did happen. Can't erase it, and it's had an effect on us.
mm,
The main thing is to look for ways for it not just affecting us in a negative way. Always look for the positive. That's how I feel about it.
okay.
And that's what I try to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could sit down here and complain, and of course, I mean, people, more than 500,000 people died
Yeah. I
in the
can't
United
comprehend
States.
that kind of number, man. It's just so far. It's so far up here for me, man. How is that possible, man? You know?
I, 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 yeah, it's unfathomable. I,
Yeah.
I know.
I have to think of that word next time. Unfathomable.
Oh, you like that one? It's a tongue twister. Unfathomable.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is, I could do that. The better thing to do is say, wait a minute, what can I learn from this?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
What can I do? Not what is it that I can't do? What can I do?
Hmm.
Or what can I learn? You know.
Hmm.
So in other words, turn it from being just a negative into something that can breed something else that's positive.
Hmm.
Then you can feel better about your own life.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't feel wasted.
Right. Don't feel wasted.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to actually what is that first encounter going to be on the bandstand.
Yeah. It's gonna be deep, man. It's gonna be
Yeah,
really deep. You know, something,
yeah.
something. No matter how you are glad to see these people, and I'm asking you these questions, four of them, because I've looked at me and said, not just how I feel, but how my most most intimate musical friends, and all our various situations, communal. How are they going to do these four things? And the thought occurred to me when I see the quartet, for example, with Irene and Peyton and James. When I see them on the bandstand, I'm not sure I can comprehend that for the first half hour. Because
Mm,
the past 14 months, I have not been within 6 feet of these people who I've loved for 15 years.
right.
And I would probably just kind of have the audience just kind of look at this like, are they, have they lost their minds? Yes, I just found mine with these four people. That. Okay,
Yeah. You know
next
what?
question.
I'll tell you one more thing.
Mhm.
It just occurred. I would probably cry.
Okay, I can dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that.
And hug all of them.
Yeah,
You know,
I
if
can
I
hear that one.
if I can if at that time I can get close enough to hug
There's
with my mask on and
yeah, there'll be a line to do that, I'm sure.